driving, yeah, I'll do it.
Just stop texting while driving. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna drive, just drive. Don't lose your concentration.
They might be quick to do things, but they are sacrificing accuracy majorly.
We thought this topic was important because it's very dangerous. It can be fatal if someone gets hit. So we did our own investigation. DDR as our investigation because we couldn't have our subjects drive and text since it would be too dangerous. Also, we knew DDR was closely related representation of texting and driving. These two actions are similar because both tasks require split concentration and movement multitasking.
In our study, the dependent variable was the subject's score. Their scores were based on the independent variable, which was whether or not they were texting. The subject's reaction to figuring out the difficulty of texting and dancing was surprise. Many applicants thought they would do better when they did. They had to keep stopping and concentrating on each activity separately. Thus, we saw a tremendous decrease in our volunteer scores. When they were not texting, they did pretty well. When they were texting, their scores dropped a lot. DDR was a simulation to texting and driving. We found that you cannot use your brain for more than one task at once. The brain works very fast but needs extra time to switch back and forth between two tasks, like texting and driving. Your brain focusing on a task has a much faster reaction time than that of a multitasking brain.
With texting, in addition to just splitting your attention, you actually have to take your eyes off of the road to do it. And so, in any one instance of multitasking, you're just making yourself worse at both tasks.
When you text while driving, all of your lobes are at work. You hear the text temporal, decide whether or not to pick it up frontal, find the phone parietal, and see the text occipital. There are three types of distractions: manual, visual, eyes, and cognitive, brain. Texting and driving is very dangerous because it has all these kinds of distractions. The frontal lobe controls decision making and judging, and the temporal lobe controls audio, which is hearing. The parietal lobe controls navigation, and the occipital lobe controls image processing or sight. Different parts of the brain while driving are used all at once at different intensities. With driving alone, the frontal and occipital lobes are firing the most because of the different stimulus in driving. With texting and driving, the reaction time doubles because the temporal and parietal lobes are increasing the response, making your brain work harder.
Think of attention as you have this bowl of attention. You can only fill it up to the top. This is how much that you have. Then you spend half of it on driving, this much on texting, this much on talking. Everything becomes less and less.
A lot about texting and driving in our program, naturally. It's been proven so many times that you cannot text and drive at the same time and drive safely.